Right now, the global media is moving in absolute lockstep on one specific narrative. Iran has entirely severed its back-channel diplomatic talks with the United States in protest of Israeli military operations in Lebanon. But Donald Trump directly contradicted that narrative on Truth Social. He laid out a highly specific timeline of an active back-channel, stating that talks happened 4 days ago, 3 days ago, 2 days ago, 1 day ago, and today. We are looking at two entirely incompatible versions of reality. Tehran presents a united front of silence, while Trump claims a highly active daily negotiation pipeline. If the communication line is truly dead, the safety net is gone, and the entire Middle East edges closer to a sweeping regional war. This discrepancy indicates a deliberate clash of narratives, requiring us to look past the public posturing to find the actual truth hidden in the shadows. According to Iranian state media, the suspension of talks is a hard-line protest against Israel's expanding military operations against Hezbollah. Major Western news outlets picked up this regime-sponsored claim immediately, broadcasting the narrative of frozen diplomacy without independent verification of the actual back-channels. However, in a recent CNBC interview, Trump added a crucial caveat. He admitted he has not heard the suspension claim directly from the regime itself. Instead, he theorizes that Tehran engineered these reports specifically for the press, creating a smokescreen designed to manipulate Western media into pressuring the U.S. Since the public accounts cannot be verified, we have to look at the physical leverage on the negotiation table to determine which side is actually moving. This satellite image shows the physical scale of Iran's nuclear facilities. The U.S. demands Iran abandon its enriched uranium and dismantle its weapon capabilities. In response, Iran rejected full concessions, offering instead to draw down operations inside these buildings in exchange for lifting crippling sanctions. This map of the Strait of Hormuz highlights the shipping route, with arrows pinpointing the physical bottleneck from Iran's blockade. Overlaying this upward-trending line graph demonstrates the stakes for American consumers, a direct link between that shipping drop and rising gas prices. While the U.S. and Iran negotiate these massive economic and nuclear terms, the third major player, Israel, is conspicuously absent from direct talks. Reporting from The Economist suggests Israel has been sidelined entirely, with Trump ordering Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu to hold his military fire in Lebanon. America's ability to constrain Israel's military appears to be its ultimate bargaining chip. High-level, secret deal-making is currently dictating the battlefield, rather than the battlefield dictating the diplomacy. When Trump warned Iran to make a deal, he pointed specifically to a timeline, stating, "You've been doing this for 47 years. That 47-year marker points directly back to the 1979 Iranian Revolution and the original hostage crisis that fractured relations between Washington and Tehran. By citing those specific decades, Trump reframes the current standoff as the culmination of the same friction that began with the revolution. So we are left with the core contradiction. Tehran insists to the global press that the diplomatic line is completely dead. Meanwhile, Trump continues his day-by-day accounting, insisting the back channel is wide open and highly active. One of these accounts is false. The proof will not be found in public statements, but in whether a deal actually materializes or the region descends into war.